Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
Almost certainly a future Hall of Famer, and he's still seeking the storybook ending to his career. But he had patience, looked around, took his time before choosing his team, and boy, they're glad that he did because he still has a lot of juice left despite being 41 years old. Finishing the top 10 in passing yards last season with nearly 4,000 yards and touchdowns as well with 28.
And just shoving it off there. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it.
Multiple players combined for the team's first sack of the game.
And that's their first sack of this game. And how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They're really working in sync right now.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Johnson running left. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15. His defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
He's going to air it out deep for Woods. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on a deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 7. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I guess we're going to have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he probably just tell him, listen, you're not getting involved. Catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And able to use his blockers to get this over the 40.
Taken down at the 41.
The numbers for Swift in last week's ball game. 11 carries, 69 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So this winning streak is going to... have some legs to it. He has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 2, it's Swift. And running slowly materializing there as he gets maybe a yard under the 45. You look at this Steeler defense. They know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And taking it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too... second down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
To throw, it's Williams. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Shanahan. And the Steelers force the turnover. Take over 27. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they start to drive on the ground with Johnson. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop it right at the line. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Yeah, to the right sideline. And it falls incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
In the middle of the field, he's got him incomplete. And they have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. The numbers for Johnson in last week's game: 14 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the rush.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Pittsburgh.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. Strong run, but still rumbled before reaching the 20. He was taken into the 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back over to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. Shut off the juke, but still clear out shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. 2nd and 4, they can still get a first down without scoring. Again, a run with Gainwell. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On play action, Rodgers. And it's caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Steelers 7.
Pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was Jonnu Smith, the big tight end, who capped the drive with a touchdown reception.
Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Well, that's deep for Duvernay. And incomplete on a deep ball.
Intended for Devin Duvernay.
Now a 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Looking to throw is Williams. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And it's 3rd down. You look at the Steeler defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. On now is the punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. They'll come up 2nd and 7 as they've got it as we resume action. To throw is Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
It's not cool about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On the sneak, Rodgers. He will find the Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now this time, Rodgers will throw. He gets that one complete to Willis. They give him 4 yards there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
And the Steeler 1st down.
Now a handoff coming left is Gainwell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Back to Gainwell here on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Only a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Rodgers. Caught by Woods. So they fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the 1st before he's brought down. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Another target and catch for Robert Woods. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
1st down, Steelers.
Rodgers going to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And the Steeler 1st down.
On the draw, Gainwell. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 of the 9.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now Rodgers. He's got it. Touchdown. Jonnu Smith with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Our home team.
So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was Jonnu Smith, the big tight end, who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The angles at the tackles came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Well, they used your goal over there, the 12th man. Sammy sideline.
Sammy sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too. He's tougher than an airport steward. Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll go. Here's Williams. He's going to go up top again. And got his man complete. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
5-yard line.
To throw, Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. Second catch for him today. They'll wind up the 1st down.
A 7-yard gain.
To throw once more. Here's Williams. That's caught. The tight end leveling with it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
A gain of 17
1st and
yards.
goal. They got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did.
T.J. Watt there on the tackle. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
The fullback trying to take him home. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. Internal power game to try to get in. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And goal.
On 4th down is Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore from 3 yards out. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it. And they'll look to keep it going here with a first 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be balled down here in the backfield. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Dominique Robinson in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
If you rank one from the bottom in statistics, that's usually not good in this league. And this team, one from the bottom in sacks, but somehow they get 3 in this game. What's going on?
And he's going to go down again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Fielded just inside the 20.
A nice run back there off the good play. It's a 16-yard return.
And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the air, Williams. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Williams now. A final shot before break. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. Halftime coming up. Let's get past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Run at 43. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
They'll stay on the ground. Swift. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Throwing is Williams. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. And they'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kamara. And he's corralled before getting it inside the 35. A good gain of 12 yards that time.
1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Rubber. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
For another 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the air once more. Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Williams. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. From the 4, it's second and a couple. Off the bootleg, it's Williams. Open man, he finds Connect. Touchdown, Chicago. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And his guys now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
The offense will line up.
Williams going to throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of the second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
So the completion results in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now it's Rodgers. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Steelers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run behind center with Gainwell. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. During that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Throwing is Rodgers. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 down on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Rodgers with a keeper. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Cole Holcomb. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. Oh, nice move. Good boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down. Just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Brings up 2 yards to go, second down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Giving credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. to start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Chicago offense set to get started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Now a gain of 13. It's a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first time.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Brings up second down at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Remember, the game's not working sometimes. You just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it fourth down. Here's Williams. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Looking to put a drive together.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Starting things out with a give to Gainwell. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up.
You don't tend to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down. Get to the fourth quarter. Try and keep going.
Trying to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First down, Steelers.
Throwing now is Rodgers. In trouble, and he's taken down. Jaquan Brisker. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
It's second down.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Rodgers. Completes it to Austin. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the Steelers on third down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Forced out to his left. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
Jaquan Brisker. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Boswell's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
23-yard line.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this drive. Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a first down.
Looking to throw is Williams. He's got the connection to Moore.
Williams pass.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second down at the 40-yard line.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And some space here. And he is out of bounds, but that is inside the 30. 58 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. We'll get this into the hands of Odunze. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. But it'll bring up a second and short.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 18-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get him down, but it does reach the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and you watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Williams going to look to throw again. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Got his man. It's caught. A Chicago touchdown. Colston Loveland, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are just an extra part away now from taking the lead in this game. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to wind up into this one inside the 45-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
That'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And it's 3rd down.
Rodgers going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
To Calvin Austin.
Calvin Austin,
Touchdown,
his
Pittsburgh.
first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Our home team, 20.
touchdown. Shifts by him. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, caught at the 21. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down 27-20, just over 2 minutes to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It was intercepted. Picked off by Corey Holcomb. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Back to throw, Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to be down inside the 20 at the 15.
And the Steelers first down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Rodgers throwing here. It's caught. Smith. Yeah, now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On third down, it's Gainwell. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A 26-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pressure comes and the Steelers taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
To throw, Williams. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Here now, 3rd down.
And 14.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Gets this to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
7-yard pickup.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
At the
To throw once more. Here's Williams. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to take over at their 30-yard line. So another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in the 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now, with his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. So right. It's so right. It's so rugged. It's so right. It's so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Trip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like I'm MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Sauced up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped. It's so rugged. So right. It's so right. It's so rugged. It's so right. It's so right.
Yeah, hey, down with my brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Hands talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12. You wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my views too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
It's so rugged. So right. It's so right.
Killer Cali, go closer. You like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur. Coaster Nostra, stick up to your nose. This rolling stone and no. California, ill as pneumonia when we come for you. With that villain's aroma, pilling out. Spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers. Not pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain. So you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya. Because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
It's so rugged.
The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside. Finally, I'm happy to be again.